anyị na Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise, ise, ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much.
Because of their weakness, there are still some people who still have a light brain. When you check the whole thing that has been happening since Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped up to date, no sensible person will listen to these clowns and idiots. But it is still surprising me that you see people will come at the comment section to defend them. You see people will come and write a comment to defend these clowns who has been sacked from IPOB. Well, it is going. Oh, yeah, keep on watching. It is going to happen like a miracle before you. That Biafra you say you're not going to go into, you will definitely die and you don't walk into it. Since you said that instead of Biafra to come through Master Simon Ekpa, that let it not come. Biafra must definitely come. The only thing is going to happen is that you will not walk into Biafra. You will hear it, you might see it, but you will not step your leg into Biafra. That is what is going to happen. Those of you who have sworn and say that instead of Master Simon Ekpa to lead the struggle to bring Biafra under the leadership of Master Nnamdi Kanu, you said you don't want Biafra to come. That shows what your plan has been from the beginning. These are the people. Every single one, these are the people who has been hiding under IPOB. They have been hiding. They are the people destroying everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been doing. They have been destroying it. They are the people destroying everything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been doing. They destroy it. When he say he will march, they kidnap him. When he give an order, they get angry. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu formed ESN. They became angry. Why did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu form the ESN? Why did he form the ESN? They didn't permit him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu introduced people into the struggle. People that have meaningful thing to offer. They get angry. Why did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu inform us? Why did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu take order from you before he begin to invite people? Before he begin to allow people? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not like you. He's not like you clowns. He has a vision. His only mission is to restore Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came for a purpose. His purpose is to restore Biafra, not to make money, not for anything. He didn't come for his own selfish. He forgot his own family. He even gave out his own family. His parents, his father and mother died in this struggle. That family have paid a great price. It doesn't matter what you think. Hate them, love them. They have paid a great price. 2 parents lost. And today, that family is what some group of people are attacking. They are attacking him. They are attacking him. The only man that is still standing today, speaking out boldly, positively, is still Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is still the same man that is in defense, bringing out tangible information on what will happen. What you see with infiltrators, what you see from them is gossip. Gossip, that is what you see. Either they are gossiping or they are busy destroying the foundation that have been led, or they are busy concocting one evil or the other, or they are busy fighting against the ESN. They have gone to the extent of recruiting people now to fight against ESN. They have now gone to the extent of now joining a group that is being sponsored by the Fulani Caliphate. And still yet, you see some people come to the comment section to defend them. That is how ignorant some people are. Share this video. Share the video to all platforms. Share it to family and friends. Share. This is not my program time. I just have a little time. I say, let me come and speak to my fellow Biafrans. A lot is happening. So many of us have left our comfort zone, and I want you to leave your comfort zone and prepare for what is coming in 2023. Those of you who are telling us to come home, we are coming home. It's going to shock you. When you're heading to 2023, none of us is going to be on the background. We'll be in the front. And we are going to raise the flag of Biafra with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying, that he's going to be in Biafra land to raise the flag. People thought it was a joke. Every single one of us that is genuine agitator, we will be there. Don't bother yourself. We are only concerned about you, mainly our brothers and sisters in Biafra land, to do the needful. Do what you're supposed to do. Pay attention. Listen to information. Don't get carried away. Do not get carried away. Pay attention to what is going on. If you don't pay attention, you're going to fall victim. But if you pay attention, your life is going to be spared. You will walk into Biafra alive, and you'll be among those who will raise the flag of Biafra. Every word we are saying online is to make sure that we save as many lives as possible in Biafra land. It is not out of hatred. It's not to down talk anybody. The only place we have a challenge is if you do not, I have said it stand with that number. If you don't want to fight for Biafra, if you don't want to fight for Biafra or speak for Biafra, there is no problem. Keep mute. Keep mute. Go and relax. Let those who want to go on the fight, fight on the fight. After the fight, then you can come to Biafra land and join us, no problem. But where you are going to find it difficult and have a problem with us is that when you are standing on the way of Biafrans, you don't want to fight, you don't want to move, you don't want to enter, you are standing in between, you are standing in between and you're hindering people from going to the Biafra land, you are going to be crushed. Not only by human, Chukwu Okike Abiyama is going to take you away. Just as it has started. Just as it has started. You know, when the prophecy of the autopilot came, people misinterpreted it, they begin to say different kinds of things. They began to say, you see, there are so many things we say as Biafrans, but we don't put them into practice. So many things we say. Some of them we say it because we heard Nnamdi Kanu say it, but we are not saying it from the bottom of our heart. There are so many things we say. We just repeat it because our supreme leader Nnamdi Kanu is saying it, but deep down in our heart, we are not speaking from our heart. It is sad. It is high time you begin to speak about the issue of Biafra from the bottom of your heart. Speak it as something that is real. Look at it as a reality, not a dream. Not a dream. I used to say, I have done a program where I said that Biafra is a reality and not a dream. Time has gone when we are talking about dream of Biafra. We have gone that straight. The very day I confirmed the marching into Biafra is after that 150-day prayer. Some of you who did not watch that program as Nnamdi Kanu did when he announced 150 days prayer, go and watch that program again. Listen to it, what he said. Listen to what Nnamdi Kanu said. The two last programs he made before he was kidnapped. Go and listen to that program. There are a lot of information, a whole loaded pack of information. If you listen to those very two last broadcasts very carefully, today you will be living in the reality of Biafra. Nobody is going to shake you or move you an inch. And when you see the infiltrators do what they're doing, you'll not shake, you'll not bother. You will confirm within yourself that, yet, he said it. Many are going to be bought over. Many people that you trust, people that you don't even believe that will sell out, they are going to sell out. It has not finished. There are still some people that are going to be revealed very soon. There are still some people that are going to be exposed very soon. People you don't believe that will sell out, they are going to sell out. A lot is going to happen. But what are you going to do? What you're going to do as a Biafran, a faithful Biafran, if you are a genuine Biafran, what you have to do is to stand firm and stand strong. Do not shake. Don't allow anybody to take your seat. Biafran struggle is on autopilot. Just as Nnamdi Kanu have instructed, if you know what you will do to bring Biafra, bring it. Today, we have a spokesman, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Mazi Simon Ekpa have opened the same door. Mazi Simon Ekpa opened the same door. He said, whatever you have in your own area to make sure that Biafra, the actualization of Biafra in 2023 happens, bring it on board. Bring it on board. Just bring it on board. Don't waste your time. Bring it on board. Bring it on board. The call was made openly, an open arm for everybody to join. And since then, many people have been coming together. Many groups have been coming to, many armed groups fighting, genuinely fighting for Biafra. They have come together. Those who are genuine, they are coming together on a common front. And the Janjaweed are scared. They are scared. That is why they stepped up their strategy. They are scared. That's why they stepped up their strategy, and they are making sure that they attack on different fronts. They are trying to hasten everything they are doing. But you as a Biafran, don't be distracted. Do not pay attention to election. It's not for you. Election of Nigeria is not going to hold. And the most painful thing is that those of them who are today crying about Peter Obi, talking about Peter Obi, when that thing is going to happen, they are not going to be there to defend him. They will not be there. They will not be there to mount the defense when it is going to happen. How I wish they have a defense. How I wish they have a defense. My only advice for them is for them to build a defense for what is going to happen. They build a defense for where they're going to fall on. Because when something that's going to happen, you have somewhere to fall into. So that you have something to fall into. But for those clowns who doesn't know what they are saying, who doesn't know, I'm not paying attention to them. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. I'm only concerned about my beloved Biafran, the genuine people who are sincerely seeking for freedom. We pay attention to that freedom. That's where we're heading. What we are asking is for independence of Biafra. We are not asking for Igbo presidency. We're not asking for any kind of presidency. We're not asking for any better Nigeria or asking for any kind of Nigeria. That's not what we're asking for. We are asking for an independent nation of Biafra. A country Biafra. So that when we get our country, every nation in Biafra land will spring up. There are so many nations in Biafra land. Nnamdi Kanu said it in his speech, that when Biafra comes, every nation in Biafra land will stand on their own. We have the Ijaw nation. We have the Efik nation. We have the Edo nation. We have so many other nations. Even if you are 2 or 3, you can stand on your own. Use your resources to build yourself. That is what we are asking for. We are asking for a permanent solution, not a temporary solution. If anybody tells you that Peter Obi can change it, Peter Obi will not even be the president. That is the funniest thing. He won't be. He won't be. And some people who are shouting and following him know very well. They know that he is not going to make it. They know. That is why I asked the question I asked before. Does Peter Obi have the kind of support MKO Abiola had during his own time? During the time of MKO Abiola, some of you who are watching me, if you are around during the time of MKO Abiola, you will see that MKO Abiola was supported by all the tribes, all the religion. Even though he has a Muslim ticket, yet he had the support of the Christians, 1000%. All tribes supported him, MKO Abiola. And what happened? The election was annulled. Did anybody kill anybody? Did anything change? Then all of a sudden you think that they cannot rig the election of an Igbo man. You think they will allow an Igbo man to just spring up from one angle and begin to destabilize them. When the Boko Haram is in charge, the Boko Haram in Asorock will just hand you the key to Asorock for you to go into Asorock. You must be sick. You must be sick. If you think the Boko Haram in Asorock will hand you over, you must be sick. Some of you are not paying attention. When you see the way they are playing their politics in the Zoological Republic, you will realize that nothing is going to make Nigeria better. The earlier you begin to tell yourself that truth, the better for you. When you see the 2 major parties in Nigeria, the way they picked their presidential candidates, the 2 major candidates, the 2 major parties in Nigeria, the way they chose their candidates, should tell you something. It should ring a bell in your ear. Look at Tinubu. They chose Tinubu, knowing fully well that Tinubu is handicapped. Tinubu is worse than Buhari. Tinubu is more sick than Buhari. Yet they chose him. And the issue of Buhari was even better. Buhari is even better than Tinubu because they gave him a professor, Yemi Osinbajo, even though the professor was caged. But in the case of Tinubu, look at the person they gave him, Shetima. You saw Shetima what he was doing in NBA, whatever they invited him. You saw the Shetima, his appearance. Shetima, the leader of Boko Haram himself. When they know fully well that Tinubu cannot perform, Tinubu cannot even if Tinubu succeeds again, Tinubu cannot even last more than a year. He won't last more than a year. Shetima will be the president. Already, Tinubu already have started delegating Shetima to go and represent him. Shetima have already started taking the position of presidency already. Shetima, that Boko Haram leader in Borno State. In an NBA conference or whatever they are doing, where they invited all the presidential candidates. All the presidential candidates were present. But Shetima was there for Tinubu. He speaks volume. He tells you that already the Fulanis want to take over. They want to be in charge. So Tinubu is nobody. They're not even seeing him because they know he's not existing. They only position him there to confuse you. You go to PDP. Atiku Abubakar is there. Atiku Abubakar is there who supports Sharia to the last. Atiku Abubakar will stand with his own Fulani brothers and you will stand with Atiku Abubakar cannot leave his Fulanis and support you. It can't happen. The Northerners will never leave a fellow Northern Muslim and support you. It doesn't happen anyway. It is in their religion. It is in their religion. It's against their religion for a Christian to rule over them. It's against their religion. It is against Islam for a Christian to be a leader over them. This is a reality. But people in the country are denying it. You see the way they captured the two major parties. They collected the two major parties and put in their pockets. The Fulanis collected them and put in the pockets. Abuja Declaration, 1999. They completed it there. And all of a sudden, Peter Obi sprang out from nowhere. And the youth realized that, oh, there's a danger coming. And they began to support Peter Obi. And you think that the Fulanis will fold your hand with all this. Already they have told you don't have any structure. Look at their collection of election. They have already rigged the election already. They say the collection after approving their work electoral amendment or whatever. After they have told us that they have approved electoral amendment where they are going to be sending the result of their election electronically. The INEC come back again and told us that they're going to collect it manually. That they will collect their result manually. That is ringing, coming so. INEC come out to say that they are going to collect their result manually. And when they attacked him, he came and said that they will use manual and electronics. That they will use manual and electronics to collect. Already they have started mapping out on the way they are going to rig the election. They are already mapping out. That is where they are busy. They are not even busy with all the campaign you are doing. All this campaign you are making, they don't care about it. Do you see them conducting a 1 million march? You think they can sponsor 1 million march? You think Trubu cannot sponsor 1 million march? You think APC or PDP cannot sponsor 1 million march? They will sponsor 10 million march if they want to. But where they are paying attention is on how to rig the election. That is where they are. Then ask these people who are jumping around and shouting all manner of nonsense, Peter Obi and Peter Obi that. How are they going to confront these clowns when they begin to do what they're going to do? They have no place to fall onto. At the end of the day, they will still come back to us. That is why we don't want to play that game with them. We are standing where we are standing. 2023, going home to Biafra land. 2023, we are going home. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter the angle they are coming from. It doesn't matter the weapon of warfare they are bringing. It doesn't matter the attack they are coming with. 2023, we are going home. That is where we are. And we continue to stand there. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter the strategy they bring, we are not interested. We're not interested. And I ask you again, let me tell you, Biafrans are very intelligent people. Biafrans are very intelligent. Let me tell you, for you to know why you must not talk about Nigeria, you must not. No Biafran that is mentally sound must talk of one Nigeria. No person from the south, if you're from the southern part of Nigeria, you are mentally sound, you're not supposed to be talking about one Nigeria. You're supposed to be talking about your region at this present time. If you are from Oduduwa land, talk about Oduduwa land. You are from Biafra land, talk about Biafra land. That's where we are. Look at the kind of support they are giving. Peter Obi is getting. What did that show you? Remember, sometimes when I look at the support Peter Obi is getting, let me tell you, our anger on Peter Obi is not because it is Peter Obi. We are speaking the way we are speaking because Peter Obi cannot change anything. It is not a personal attack. It's not a personal hatred because they are using Peter Obi against us. That is why we are angry. If Nigeria were to be a sane country, Nigeria were to be a lawful country, a country where law exists, where constitution works, Peter Obi is going to get a support and he's going to win hands down. It is clear. If Nigeria were to be a country, Peter Obi is going to succeed because from everything, when you talk about credibility, if you talk about what do you call it, competence, the only competent man among all those politicians, he is the one among them. But we know that Nigeria is a lawless country. They don't even employ you based on competence. Nigeria will only employ you based on how fraudulent you are, how criminal minded you are, how fraudulent you are. That is how you get employed in Nigeria. If you are not fraudulent, you are not criminal married, you can't get any employment. That is why we don't want to be part of that evil. That is why. This very support Peter Obi is getting is going to show you the kind of thing that the Biafrans are supposed to bring on table. Had it been that Nigeria was a nation, this is what is going to show you what Biafrans can bring on the table if Nigeria were to be a nation. But Nigeria is not a nation. That was why Pa Ayadobanjo, when he was speaking, Pa Ayadobanjo said, when he was speaking, in his own word, that if you begin to run the leadership of Nigeria based on competence, that no other tribe will challenge the Igbos. The Igbo Biafrans will continue to be the leader. They will continue to be the leader until their kingdom come. Pa Ayadobanjo is not a Biafra. He's not an Igbo man. Pa Ayadobanjo made that statement that if you base the leadership of the Zoological Republic on competence, that the Igbo Biafrans will continue to run their affairs until their kingdom come. But because Nigeria is built on fraud, Nigeria will only employ you based on how fraudulent you are. Nigeria will give you an opportunity based on how wicked you are, how fraudulent you are, how dubious you are. If you are not fraudulent, if you are not dubious, if you are not a scammer, Nigeria cannot employ you. They throw competence away. Look at the Shetima that was speaking on NBA. Shetima that they brought, you saw his appearance. Look at the man the Tribune went and chose and say that he doesn't see any Christian, any competent Christian in the north. Among all the politicians, Christian politicians in the northern part of Nigeria, which of them can Shetima stand toe to toe? There is no Christian politician in the north that Shetima will be a match to in anything. In intelligence, in qualification. No single one of them. There is no Christian in the northern part of Nigeria that Shetima will equal him in any angle. But they came out boldly to tell you that no Christian in the north is competent enough for them to choose. And they went and chose Shetima, a Muslim. Because they want to make sure that their 1999 declaration goes on. They want to make sure that they continue to hold the agenda of Muhammadu Buhari. They want to make sure that the Islamization and the Fulani of Nigeria is completed. They don't want anybody to distract it. And do you think that after Fulani have achieved all they have achieved, after they have destroyed all, after they have stolen all, that they will just give it off and allow an Igbo man to become a president and turn everything upside down? You are a dreamer. Fulanis are not like you from the southern part of Nigeria. They are not like you. The Fulani man is not like you from the southern part of Nigeria who can say that your presidency does not worth the life of anybody. You can only hear that from people from the Biafra land, in the southern part of Nigeria mainly. You can only hear that from the southern part of Nigeria in Biafra land. People who will tell you that the presidency does not deserve, their presidency does not worth the life of any human being. Fulani doesn't take in that way. Fulani can take the life of every single soul in that Zoological Republic to make sure that Islamization is completed. They are ready to wipe away every Christian and every other indigenous tribe to make sure that the agenda is carried out. That is who they are. Take it or leave it. That is who they are. The more you continue to deceive yourself, continue to live in denial, that one time that they are going to allow you to begin to put somebody from Biafra land, to put your Peter Obi there, you are a dreamer and you are deceiving yourself. Keep on deceiving yourself. Keep on deceiving yourself. But for those of us who have seen where they are heading, we are waiting for them on that bus stop. 2023, Declaration of Biafra. That war that you are running away from, it is going to come. That war you are running away from, time have gone when we will begin to paint war and tell you this and that. It is no longer painting of war. We are going to tell you the war raw, the way it is, so that you can prepare yourself for what is coming. At the beginning of this year, when I made my first broadcast this year, I said it that in 2022, everything is going to go extra. I said it in 2022, blackmail is going to double, killing is going to double. Everything you are seeing, attack against Biafrans, everything you are seeing is going to double. Temptations, blackmail is going to double. But what we have to do is to increase in our own side. We have to double our own effort. Double our effort to increase our mental capacity. Let us be mentally tough. Our mental toughness, we have to double it. That was my broadcast, the first broadcast I made this year. That we must double our mental strength. Double it. For us to be able to face what is coming. You have seen it. This is where we are today. Here we are. Is it a story? It's no longer a story. You have seen everything have increased. What type of blackmail haven't you seen? This year, they have brought all manner of blackmail. When they saw that they cannot be able to bring evidence against Nnamdi Kanu, they have stopped trying that one. Initially, they were blackmailing Nnamdi Kanu. Any place things happen, they will say it's Nnamdi Kanu. But when they saw that we are not buying into that very idea, when they saw that we are decimating that very angle, they went away from it. They stopped saying it. They stopped looking for evidence. But today, here are we. Will we go home? Biafrans will go home. No matter what they do, no matter the angle they come from, no matter, we must go home. And 2023 is the date. Our spokesperson, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the spokesperson of IPOB, Mazi Simon Ekpa, he have said it and is working toward it. The only thing you have to do today is to stand firm. Support the ESN the best way you can. ESN, we have more than enough men on the ground. ESN is not recruiting. I say it again. ESN is not recruiting. If you are going on to any recruitment, you are being recruited by the Zoological Republic. And for those of you in Biafra land who want to go and be recruited by the imposters, if they recruit you, you better sign your death warrant, because Chukwu Okike Abiama is going to take you out. He's going to take you out, and no mercy. It doesn't matter who you are, as long as you are working for the caliphate. It doesn't matter whom you are. It doesn't matter whom you are. You will be taken down. You'll be taken down. We are on the final stage. Today, you have seen the caliphate have pumped money in Biafra. They have pumped money, and today they are recruiting in Biafra land. They are recruiting people in Biafra land from all tribes. You see, their agent have said it. Their agent have formed his own security outfit. The agent formed his own security outfit, and in their own security outfit, they say they have Fulani inside. They have Hausa. They have all manner of tribes. What does that tell you? That tells you that they come to counter us. But don't shake. Don't bother. Chukwu Okike Abiama is in charge. All you have to do to stay alive, if you're in Biafra land, stay away from those people. Stay away from that recruitment. If they invite you, tell them that the IPOB is not recruiting. The ESN, established by Nnamdi Kanu, is not recruiting. We are not recruiting. Nnamdi Kanu said it on his broadcast when he launched the ESN, that is just a security outfit. That when Biafran army will be launched, we have millions. Millions are waiting on the line. And those millions, those videos you saw that Nnamdi Kanu released when he launched the ESN, you think it's a joke, huh? Some people are saying, pushing the propaganda, they say it's a joke. Some say it was in Amazonia. We don't have anything to prove to you. It is even better that you take us for a joke, so that we surprise you. It is better you take us for a joke. It is much, much better. Don't take us serious. It's much better. So that when the time comes, you'll be swallowed. All you got to do, for those whom Chukwu Okike Abiama have placed fine,
are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of goldy plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key.
Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold the whole of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals. They are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.